Welcome everyone to the replay of today's live stream. We're going to be walking on an abandoned road searching for the infamous QT. Those of you who don't know who QT is, I will explain a little bit later on in the stream. But we'll wait a few moments here for some people to arrive and we'll get started. Hey, we got some people here. Welcome everyone. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It is quite windy out, as you can see by the blowing of the flag, but I think the microphone will do an okay job. There's Tom. What up, what up? Beautiful, gorgeous day here today, Northeast Pennsylvania. It's sunny, 63 degrees. Obviously very breezy, but a day that I can't pass up for getting outside and doing some filming. And I'm coming to you on an abandoned road here. This is called Tige Street, T-I-G-U-E. It's an abandoned road that hasn't been used in decades. I don't know why they abandoned it or what the purpose was of it, but it's been sitting in this condition for years. And I decided for the first time to take a walk up here last week and discovered there was an infinite amount of QT tags. Now, if you're not familiar with who QT is, he or she is an individual who appears to go to almost every place that we go to. Almost without certainty, he's been there or she's been there, and leaves their mark with the initials QT and the date, and sometimes a little funny face. And as we make our way up this hill, we're going to spot several of them. And a little bit later on, I'm going to share a couple photos where QT we discovered yesterday, we just missed him by about a week and a half. Now, it's also very sunny and bright out, so I'm going to have a little bit of a hard time reading the comments here, but I'm going to do my best. Yeah, we are in Pennsylvania. JP has a stalker. Maybe I'm stalking them. Maybe I'm the stalker. I think QT may actually watch the streams or the videos and knows we talk about them, and when they hear a reference of where we're going, they head out there and leave their mark. It's probably not true, but it seems like it would make sense though. Good morning, Tammy. Right here, the wind died down. It's actually gorgeous right here now. Still see the lines on the road. You also see dozer tracks too. They had a dozer up here in recent weeks clearing some land. I don't know if they're going to develop or not, but the way it looked on Google Maps and the way it looks today is a bit different. And enjoy your time in the freezer. I'm enjoying my day out here in the sun, Mike. So we're coming upon our first QT sighting right here. August 11th, 2018. The signature QT where the Q, dash, and the T match up. That is their telltale sign. Also some P's and R and W there. And another date, which may or may not be there, 6/21/19. Yeah, it would be a cool road to get some pictures on, but there is a gate. I had to park outside the gate and walk the rest of the way. Am I recovered from last night? In what way? Well, camping is better than sitting home watching a live stream, so no reason to apologize. Now right here is where they had the dozer leveling the land. On Google Maps, this area is untouched. And they cleared a lot of material here, so I don't know what the plans are. Eating the food. Well, we didn't eat that much. It was just some nasty tasting stuff, but I think I did okay. Where does the road lead? Well, we're gonna follow it right to the end, so you'll see where it leads to. I lived in this area my whole life, and there's an active section of this road called Tige Street, but I never knew there was an abandoned section here, and I don't know any information. I tried searching for it, and there's no information on as to why it is just sitting here the way it is. We got on and off ramps here for the highway, so it's a bit noisy right here. Well, Nikki, you're here, so I'm guessing you got notified, or maybe you just stumbled upon it, but yeah, YouTube's never been known for their outstanding notification system. Need a step tracker. Well, yesterday, Mike from Out Naturing had an app running on his phone, like a health app. And on our adventure yesterday, showed we walked 6.4 miles. So for those who don't think I don't get any exercise or I'm not active, well, 6.5 mile walk is nothing to scoff at. It's actually a pretty steep hill we're coming upon here. It curves around. Excuse me. And once we get to the top, it'll be a pretty good view. And it's actually something I'll be able to show you from the top, something that you may or may not recognize if you've been watching my videos. Here's looking back where we came from. More cleared out land here too. I wouldn't be surprised if they start putting businesses here, because it is just empty land sitting, but who knows. Hey, Kristen. Yeah, most people seem to get notified once the stream ends. So if you received a notification during the stream, consider yourself lucky. Now we got something else here, which it's not labeled QT, and it's not the most appropriate thing, but it's the same type of paint and writing. He looks happy though. The road is going to fall off a cliff. Hey, Roots of Diverse, just comment on one of your videos recently. He is cute. Got some nice lush green here of the evergreens. Barb, I stated I did some research. I couldn't find any answers unless someone local happens to know. The road has been abandoned for years. I don't know why they abandoned it. And it pretty much leads to a dead end. The road that's paved that we're walking on ends up going to a dirt road and opens up to a large field, which I'll show you. Yes, indeed, perfect day for this. Trying to pace myself. It is a pretty steep climb here. I don't want to start huffing and puffing or break a sweat because it's a little bit of a workout doing this, especially after walking 6.5 miles yesterday. Legs are still a little sore. I gotta keep my eyes out. I might be missing some. I know there's more up here. Burning the calories for Wendy's breakfast. Yes, I'm making room for it. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so it'll be a perfect opportunity to grab some Wendy's breakfast in the morning and share it with you guys. School's open. Got a Rock 107 bumper sticker, and it's like 9/18. And here he is again. 6/21/19. Looks like a little minion guy. I did not bring any donuts. I brought myself, the camera, and all of you. Now I'm gonna step over the guardrail here in a moment. I want to show you the view and something in particular. And here's more taggings. This one doesn't say QT, but again, same face right there. 6/21/19. Definitely his handwriting. That stuff may not be his, but well, let me step over the guardrail here and show you something pretty cool. We're on top of a cliffside too, basically on top of a mountain. There's a rock cut right in front of us here where the highway is. Really windy too. But if you look straight across, I'm going to zoom in. That is the abandoned train trestle that we crossed. Ooh, wind is kicking. So here's a very cool view of that trestle that we crossed multiple times. And the wind is hitting this mountain here and flying right up on top of me here. It's really, really windy there. Wow. That's better. Sorry if the wind was really strong there. And here we go again. We got more QTs here. Like I said, this is the Jackpot location. He's tagged it up left and right. Got some different lettering here. PR, looks like IL, 10/10/18, 6/21/19. That looks like the face from the sour stickers, like the Mr. Yuck stickers. Do you remember those? Do I like that? Do I like what? And once we finish the road, we're going to come back down. I'll show you some of the rock outcroppings, which is pretty cool too. Looks like it's some maybe party or camping spots. Mic filtering the wind well. All right. I know if I didn't have the mic, you wouldn't be able to hear me at all. And here's yet another one. Actually, two more. That one right there, a little happy face. That's about my art level right there. You got a response out of me. Yeah, I respond to almost everybody. And here's another one. 8818. And we'll see if we can find some more. And this is where the pavement ends and it turns into a dirt road. And there's actually a gate up here which is open. So I'll give you a view up here. I don't know where this goes to. On Google Maps, it's just a big open field with trails, probably just for ATV riding. This is more like a hills have eyes type of situation here. If I start hearing banjo music, I'm turning around. Just telling you that right now. And we have yet another QT. 8818. And with the letters PP again, it looks like. Up on the hill on the left side, 2 concrete pads. So, Jacqueline, do you mean up here? Or did I already pass it out? I tried him to yell at us. Plays banjo music, waiting for him to take off running. You're not very funny, Andrea. Yeah, I'm sorry if I am missing your... JP is the ladies' man, more woman than men in here. Yeah, I have a very prominent female viewership here, which is fine by me. Yeah, I'm not able to see every comment because I'm obviously talking, walking, and it's very, very bright out. So I'm having to really stop and really pay attention to the screen. But I'll take a little walk up here. I think Jacqueline said there might be a concrete pad up here or something. Deliverance. Squeal like a pig. All just fighting. Yeah, that's normal. Just fight nice. I think Deliverance had Burt Reynolds, didn't it? What do the dates mean? Probably just when the person has been here, when they mark their name. Now this trail that we're on, whatever you want to call it, keeps going. I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want me to keep going to see what's up on top of there, which is probably nothing? Or would you like me to turn around and show you some of the rock outcrops? I'll let you guys decide. So this road was built for the construction of 380. So this has been here since the 60s because they built the 380 bridges over on top of the abandoned town of Greenville back in the 60s. Maybe early 70s at the latest. So, okay, so thanks to Jacqueline, we got some information. The road has been built for the construction of the highway and has been abandoned for well over 40 years. So Jacqueline, thank you very much for sharing that. It at least answers one question and solves another piece of the puzzle. Feel very alone up here though. It's a very wide open area. I'm almost literally on top of a mountain. If we look across, we're part way up a mountainside here. Aside from the traffic though, it's very quiet. No animals, no nothing, no sign of like civilization. So, not that that's a bad thing, just how I feel currently. Yeah, it's one of the better shaped roads in Pennsylvania. Most of the roads are full of potholes and warping and stuff like that. It's relatively in good shape. So we got a trail going out this way. So maybe on our way down, we'll take a walk there briefly and see where that goes. Walking on a lot of limestone here. Yeah, QT probably did not come this far, but just for my curiosity and for yours, I want to see what's up here. Good afternoon, Jake. I'm glad I decided to wear a t-shirt and shorts because it's quite warm. Yeah, ATVs and side-by-sides have definitely been up here. So it plateaus out up here and continues straight. I'll go a little bit further, see if there's anything worth checking out. If not, we'll turn around. There's tire tracks here, so somehow vehicles have been back here, just not the way that I came because it was a locked gate. This is really wide open. There had to have been something up here, like Jacqueline was saying, like a big plant or something, because there's very little trees, big open fields. There's like a sinkhole here. This area is sunk down about 4 feet. You're welcome, Mary. Thanks for joining me today. I'm assuming these trails go on for a long time, probably end up going through the mountains. I'm not going to keep going because it's pretty... wait a minute. Maybe I do see something. Hang on. Oh, somebody's wrong. We found more QT. Right there. So QT, I am walking in their footsteps, so to speak. I do think I see maybe something worth checking out in the distance. I'm going to take a walk, get a little closer look at it. It's actually really quiet up here now. The traffic noise is diminishing. Not much wind. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I wanted to get out today. I was going to do this stream on Thursday, the one I'm doing right now, but today is the best day of the week, according to the weather, so I wanted to take full advantage of it and make a little adventure out of it. Yeah, off in the distance, I do see, I don't know, some kind of items that are not natural. They're almost like little boxes or something. It's a long walk to get over there though. I don't really know if it's even worth it. Let me just go to this tree line right here, and if it doesn't look any better, I'll turn around. But here I am, everyone. Get to see my face finally. Thank God for the shades, because it's super bright out here. I may have to return. I do have a mountain bike I could bring and follow these trails if I wish to. I do have a motorcycle as well, but it's a cruiser bike, a street bike. I won't be able to bring that up here. Need a nice dual sport bike. Well, if anything, we'll have a really good view of the valley once I turn around. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit further. There is something up here. Whoa, just spotted this, hang on. If you don't want to see skeletal remains, turn away now, but I'm gonna show you something that's in the tree here, and then I'll let you know when it's done. But if you don't want to see skeletal remains, don't watch the next segment here. All right, 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna show this. Somebody placed this in the tree here. I better not hear banjo music, that's all I'm saying. I don't know what that's to. It doesn't look like it's terribly old. Maybe some months, there's still like some fibers on it and stuff. I don't know if that's maybe a deer. I'm not sure. There's no skull here. It's like the spine and ribs. Cliff Squatch could have been here. We never know. It's kind of bizarre. I don't know. It's almost like somebody placed it there like a trophy, or to like show, hey, look what I've done. Okay, that's enough of the skeletal remains. We're gonna keep walking. Kind of odd seeing it there. Somebody intentionally put it there. I'll turn around shortly, Barb. Up here, there's something up here that's standing out from the rest of the area. I just want to see what it is really quick. And you can see, if it's picking up on camera, there are tire tracks here. So aside from dirt bikes, ATVs, side-by-sides, there have been probably Jeeps or pickup trucks back here. Bigfoot did that. Maybe it was an alien. Aliens could have kidnapped something and dissected it and brought it back. What is this here? Something here. It's a turnaround point, I know that. What is that? Ah, it's like a recliner or lounger that somebody burned. Yeah, I couldn't tell what that was from a distance. Some type of recliner. See, it is a little bit odd here. This property that we're on ends right here, like a clear, defined edge to it. So like I said, Jacqueline said there was a plant up here for them for the construction of 380. I don't know if they used the entire area or not. There's some more metal. It kind of comes to an edge right here and drops off. There's some corrugated pipe down there. There are trails further in the woods. But yeah, this is like a big pad, like Jacqueline was stating, but it's no longer concrete or blacktop. There's looking back. I mean, this is a big open area here. I'm kind of curious to see where the trails go. I'd have to get bring my mountain bike to do that. So we're gonna turn around, head back, and I'll show you some of the views on the way back and some of the rock outcroppings and see if we find any more QTs. But at least now we have a better idea what is up here. Very barren though. It's like there's not much life of anything. Yes, we are going back, Rob. I know of other roads that became abandoned, like they were temporary roads, you know, for construction of bridges and stuff like that, where they rerouted roads and used them as like an alternative route. But once the main road opened back up, they would rip the road up and bring it back to dirt or natural landscape, but for whatever reason they left this one intact and they built it to last. So let me come over here. I'm going to show you a nice look down into the valley. Now, it makes me wonder if there is blacktop or concrete under here, because aside from these handful of trees, there's not much growing here. It's very, as I said, barren, very desolate. There's a lot of shale right here too. So there could have been anything up here. I'll do a little digging and see if I can look up on the old Google Maps, not Google Maps, Pen Pilot Maps, and see. And if I do find anything, I'll share it on my Facebook page. As there's looking into the valley, this is Interstate 380 right here, which connects you to 84. 84 takes you to New York, 380 takes you to Interstate 80, to New Jersey, and the abandoned train trestles right there through the woods. Yeah, if you build up here, you're all alone, which is a good thing. You know, you'd have no neighbors, nobody bothering you except for the traffic noise. But if you build your house, you know, a little bit back and have this as part of your yard, you could have like a nice lookout spot. I think once we get a little further back, we'll get a little better view of the valley. And two, that little ATV trail I showed you forked off to the right. If you guys want to see that, I could take a little gander down there and see where that goes too. Got 159 people watching, pretty cool. Make sure if you're here watching, if you don't feel like chatting, at least say hi, let us know you're here. Yeah, breakfast will be tomorrow, probably around 10 a.m. We're gonna go through Wendy's drive-thru and get a few items. Hey, there's some people saying hi. Good to see you here. I think once you come around this little bend here, we'll have another great view of the valley. Then we're gonna go back towards the road and check that little ATV trail if you guys wanna see what's down there. Is this near Tobyhanna? No, this is near Dunmore. Tobyhanna would be a ways down Interstate 380. This stuff is like really spiky on the ground. It's hurting my shins. Hey, there's Kelly. I get out of here. It's getting pretty painful to walk through that stuff. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit here and show you. Here's a good look at looking towards Scranton. That is Interstate 81 right there, north and southbound. The big patch in the mountainside in the far distance is Alliance Landfill. And directly across is West Mountain. West Mountain Sanitarium used to be up there. And there's some quarries up there, but definitely some nice mountain ranges around here. This would be a good spot to do some long exposure photography. If you get, you know, the sun setting, you could get the highway lights of the cars moving at nighttime streaking across the picture, even some stars moving in the sky. It'd be an ideal spot for that. Why is something felt like it bit my leg? It's hurting. Okay, so right here we do have a fork. Straight to the left here is the way we came up. There's a pathway going to the right. So pick your direction and we'll go that way. Try to keep this interactive for you guys. Yeah, I do apologize if I am missing some of your comments. It's impossible to read everything as I'm walking and talking and showing things, so doing what I can. So got a couple lefts, a bunch of rights. Okay, so looks like right is the majority. I'm kind of feeling that too. I'm not going to go too far. It looks like there's opens up to a clearing, I believe. So unless there's anything really interesting past the tree line here, I'll turn around and we'll go back down the main road. I do have a couple photos I need to share with you though from our adventure yesterday of QT sightings that are the most recent ones to date. So I'll share those once we find a nice little spot to sit down and take a break. Any more abandoned exploring? There will be. I have things planned, but as I mentioned numerous times, those places are getting harder and harder to not only to find, but to film. A lot more places are posted now. A lot more people are reporting that type of activity. So I'm not gonna risk myself getting arrested for an abandoned video, but they will still continue, just not as frequent. It's just certain things have changed with the amount of people doing urban exploring. It kind of saturated the market with it, and people are being careless and drawing more attention to it. This is a neat little trail here. Some big boulders here too. Hey Nikki, where's Edith? I don't know. I don't know where Iris is either. I haven't seen Iris in a couple weeks. Guess she found another YouTuber to stalk. Okay, so this comes down to a trail here. And it's a lot of bedrock here. And it kind of snakes its way down. It's probably gonna bring us back to the bottom. I don't really want to walk through all that with shorts on. So we're gonna go back to the main road, see if we find any more QT sightings, and then share some of the landscape along the way with the rocks. So those of you who can't get out today and enjoy the good weather, or if you don't have good weather by you, hopefully you are enjoying the stream. It's not only for me, it's for you guys as well. So even though it's not super interesting walking an abandoned road, it's at least a day out together. Who is QT? QT is someone, we don't know exactly who they are. They are someone though who has been to nearly every place we've ever gone to or will go to. We do a lot of exploring in abandoned places, places with nature, with waterfalls, just places of interest. And this person has marked their initials time and time again with the letters QT, usually the date when they've been there, and sometimes draw a little funny face or something like that, something rather unique. So we don't know who they are. We're hoping that we do meet them one day, but they have been around a great deal of areas in Northeast Pennsylvania. And typically their style is white paint, almost like nail polish size. Like right here, these are tagged with a brush. That's not spray painted. So all his taggings are painted on with a brush. So this is where the dirt road meets up with the pavement here. And as we found out, thanks to Jacqueline, this road was created to help with the construction of Interstate 380, which is down below us. So they use this as a service road to, I guess, transport the materials or blacktop or concrete, whatever they used. So it's good that we found that out. So here, like I said, here's another QT marking here that we saw on the way up. This is painted with a brush. Yes, I am. Unlimited data plan through T-Mobile. I'm gonna find there's a nice little rock outcropping here. People probably come here and relax or party or do whatever they do. I'm gonna take a seat over here, chat with you guys for a little bit, pay attention to the comments, and share the couple photos from yesterday. You kind of see too, I'll make my way over. This is another nice view. Straight ahead is where 380 ends, picks up with Interstate 81. Dunmore is right in front of us. The far side is the town of Dixon City. So that's the orientation as to what we're looking at right now. How's the quality coming through? Is it nice and clear? Should be. I mean, we're up here on top of the mountain. I have full signal, so should be no interruptions. You can see I'm walking on a big piece of bedrock here. It's all, that trail we were showing probably comes down here too. It looks like it continues that way. I'm gonna try to see if I get in the shade here and be a bit easier to read the screen. Ugh. That was pretty low there. There's not a whole lot of shade I could get to. Let me go over here a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put on two pictures right now, one at a time, to show you what we found yesterday. This is the first one, February 27th, 2020, QT with a Beavis and Butthead looking face there. So we found that yesterday. That's the most recent QT marking, so they still are getting out, even in 2020, and marking their territory, so to speak. So that was the first picture. I'll show you the next one here. And the next one was in the vicinity of that one. Another guardrail, 22720 QT. Now this one does not have white paint. As we saw, it was pink. This one is red, but still the same handwriting, same fonts, you know, that a person uses. Same signature look with the Q and the T connecting. And again, it is painted by brush. So we're getting closer, so to speak, to this person. And it's funny now, like when we're like driving or walking down the road, we see a random person like, huh, I wonder if that's QT. What app software is this? This is Prism Live Studio, PRISM. And all you do is connect your YouTube account to it, and it allows you to stream live and share anything from your phone. You can share pictures, music, videos. I can even demonstrate too, I've done before. I could put on some funny things here. Let me find something here. There we go. Do funny stuff like that. Where's the cowboy hat? Everyone seems to love that one. There we go. Yippee-ki-yay. Ready for the OK Corral. So yeah, the app has a lot of fun things. You can do different filters, masks, different looks to it. You could put like make it black and white, stuff like that. Yeah, there's my Pisces fish. So I'm going to continue the stream back down to the bottom of the hill, but we pretty much saw everything we want to see, unless we find another QT marking. But all in all, I mean, it's a nice area. I mean, not really anything exciting with an abandoned road, but at least we now know why it is abandoned and what it was used for. And we get to see, I lost count, probably close to 10, if not more, QT markings. And of course, it's just a beautiful day, some nice views, and having fun with you guys. You know, I can only imagine what some of the chat was going on with, saying fighting and stuff like that. So as usual, I will watch it back and see what I missed. But you have to understand, though, when you have a certain amount of people watching, like right now we're 180 people, and every time someone comments, it pushes the chat, you know, up out of the screen. So I can only see 3 or 4 people's comments at once, and then after that, you know, it just keeps scrolling. So if I don't get to see your comment, you know, it's not intentional. So don't take it personal like that. Hey, Robert, feel a song coming on. You guys want to see any more of those funny masks, or you had enough of those? I can show you some of the filters. I can show you some of the different scenes to put on here. You can make it like a black and white or vintage looking. The chat does fly by. If you're watching on a computer, you know, with the chat window, it's huge. You're thinking, well, why can't he see them? Well, you know, if you are watching on a mobile device and you're holding it in landscape mode, you'll see how small the chat window is. JP for mayor. Ooh. Hang on, let me see if I can show this. Look at that. Looks like 2 hawks flying around. They're actually like right above me here. Let me see if I can show those to you. Oh, they're flying away. There's 3 hawks flying around in the air. They look so cool. They flew right over me. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't get to show it in time. All right, let me see if I have this on widescreen. Oh, that's wide. Okay. I say it's a nice little spot right here. Be nice to camp. We got some coverage here. Actually, let me sit on this rock here. It's a nice seat. Okay. You can kind of see I'm sitting here on this big rock outcropping. It's nice and flat and open here. Where are we today? We're walked an abandoned road called Tige Street, and we found out it was built for the construction of Interstate 380. They used it to transport the materials and stuff like that. And we were searching for QT, and we found probably close to a dozen of their markings here. So, did you guys want to see more of those funny filters or no? I didn't see the responses. Had a squirrel moment there with the hawks flying over. Where's Jill? Jill Wilbur or my Jill? I don't know if Jill Wilbur's here. Mine is working. Got something digging in my back here. I don't know if there's a kitty filter. Yeah, Interstate 81 is back there. Down to my right is Interstate 380. Oh, there's Jill Wilbur. More filters. I know Wally B. I met him before. He came to one of our meetups at the abandoned World War II bunkers in 2018, I think it was. Yeah, I met him in person. He's a nice guy. All right, let's see some of these filters here. Now there's different looking filters, which I'll show you to give like a different look here. See, there's like a film look, mono, black and white. Cool 5, Vivid, Natural. So you can do stuff like that on there. Let's get to the, let's see what we have here. Oh, there we go. I got a piece of cheese with a mouse on my head. What else we got here? Oh, there we go. That's probably as close to the cat that we'll find. That one's actually kind of funny. So if you guys want to see what I look like as a cat, I'll keep this here for a moment and not do anything. If you want to screenshot it, you could, and have fun with it. I got whiskers too. Didn't even see that. What do cats do? I gotta clean myself. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, there we go. Wee wee. Just need my paintbrush. I like this one too. I think it's an avocado. But he looks so happy. Here we got, what is this, an apple? With a little worm guy popping up. Makes my head look even bigger than it already is. Oh, there we go. We got pizza here. Let's see what else there is. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go. Hut, hut, hike. I do like this one too. Every time you open your mouth, the popcorn opens. Oh, here's another one. There, what am I, a little bear? Make a cute little bear. Anything else here? Let me see. There's a bunch of them that they added. Throwing up a rainbow. And let me take the filters off here. And we'll see. Also, too, like I do stuff like this, like you put thank you on there like that. Cheer up. Any questions? Let's see, there's angry ones. What's the angry one? Let's see this one here. That was pretty funny. Yeah, they added some new updates to this with new filters and stuff, so I wasn't sure what else they added here. Let's see what this one is. Oh, she's mad. That must be Karen. So yeah, I like this app. It's a lot of fun, but I like it for the fact that you can share stuff on the stream live like I did. Actually, I'll share one more photo with you guys if you want to see. It's one of my favorite photos I took from yesterday. Let me find it here. Actually, two photos. Let me add this one here. And this one here. So the first one I'm going to show you was taken by RJ. And what this is, I made a makeshift computer. We're out in the woods heading to our location, and there's a pile of junk here. There's a desk, which is overturned. There's monitors, keyboard, mouse, and a printer. So I assembled it all on there and made it look like I was working on the computer. And I shared it on my Facebook page saying, even when I'm out exploring, I take time to read the comments. So it was a pretty cool picture, and RJ captured it pretty well. Yeah, that must be the dial-up service with the Commodore. And I'll show you one more picture, which is a group photo of everyone. This one is one of my favorites. So yeah, that was all of us yesterday, the 6 of us. That's myself, History Hunting with Tom, if he's still here, Mike from Mountain Naturing, Adam Tereska, Cliff the Wandering Woodsman, and RJ78 Productions. And this was taken on the far end of the abandoned train trestle. And pretty awesome photo. Had a great time yesterday. So if you guys have anything you want to ask that I may have missed, you're welcome to ask now. I will spend another minute or two here. Pay attention to the chat. Other than that, we're going to get moving back down the road here. See if we find any more QTs and then wrap things up. Yeah, I love the picture too. I got a lot of great pictures from yesterday. That video will be out sometime in the near future. If you're a Patreon member, you probably saw some of the photos from it already that I shared, but it was an adventure. We walked over 6 miles. It was a long day, but an incredible day. Is RJ still here or anybody? If somebody could type out the name of this app, because I know when I say it, people don't hear it correctly. It's Prism Live Studio. If someone, a mod or one of the viewers, could type it out, PRISM Live Studio. Can I say hi, Amber? I could, but what's in it for me? Just kidding. Hi, Amber. Yeah, April got it. So if you go Android or iOS, search Prism Live Studio. It is a free app, and you could stream live on YouTube, Twitch, I think probably Facebook too. And you don't have to have any certain number of subscribers. You could have 1 or 1 million. And if you want to learn how to use it, because it is a little bit, not complex, but there are a lot of things to know about it, a lot of features. There are tutorials on YouTube. So if you search on YouTube, Prism Live Studio, there's a couple good tutorials that will go through and show you how to get it started, how to upload and share. All right, so I'm gonna get moving now. If you guys want to continue watching until we get to the end, you're welcome to. If not, completely understandable, but we'll enjoy the walk back down the hill and see. We'll keep our eyes peeled for more QT, and maybe those hawks will fly over again. But just to give you the view right here where I'm at, I want to show you. This is my view right here. Got the trees here, and just the sun peeking through. Hopefully I'm not blinding anyone, so if you're, make sure you put on your sunglasses. Sorry about that, got my microphone ripped off. Strong branches. Do you guys want to take a pine cone, plant a tree? Well, Nikki, I'll trade with you for a day. I really do want a good snowfall here, which is looking very bleak at this point, but I wish we'd had a good snowstorm. The only place we have snow here is on the ski resorts. They have man-made snow, which is melting at a very rapid pace, but they're still open, surprisingly. We need to find Mother Nature's carpet. I probably can't accommodate that. We got some faded carpet here, if this counts. There's a little bit of it right there. It looks like the Mother Nature's carpet starter kit. I was a very good skier for a number of years. I used to ski up in Vermont, Killington, Sugarbush. I used to work at the ski resort too, Montage, so I got free skiing, but I haven't skied in over 15 years. So we found out this road was built back in the 60s or 70s for the construction of Interstate 380, in case you're tuning in. This hasn't been used as a road in over 40 years. And look at the condition it's in. It's better than modern day roads around here. Some cracks here and there, but it just shows when it doesn't get salted, you know, during the winter storms, the road survives really well. Whenever any type of bad weather comes, they put down tons and tons of salt, and it just eats away at everything. Oh, we got a balloon here. It's actually tied to the tree. It's a little odd. Oh, found another one. I missed this one. QT is now drawing skulls. 2 of them. So add that to the count, however many that is now. But that is painted by hand, same type of paint and everything. That's where you left your balloon, right? Now you know where it's at. Looking across, you see that mountain there? It's actually a man-made mountain. That's a landfill. That's a different one than the one I pointed out before. This landfill borders the Casey Highway, and summertime it stinks really bad. Hey, there's Row Girl. You still coming to Carlisle meetup? And just to make mention too, if RJ or any of the mods are watching, if you could possibly share the link to the Facebook event page or my Carlisle meetup video. If you haven't heard, we have scheduled our first meetup. It's open to everyone, whether you're a YouTuber or not, coming up March 28th, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, at the U.S. Army Heritage Museum. We have over 20-some people, closer to 30 now, that are planning on attending. So if you ever want to meet myself or others, it's a great opportunity. It's a free event, open to everyone, including families. And if you're not into that type of thing, we have one coming up in April at Ricketts Glen State Park, where they have over 20 waterfalls. That one is going to be one that you don't want to miss. Unless you're not from the area, you'll have to wait for the video. But if you ever want to experience the beautiful waterfalls and nature of Pennsylvania, that is the event to do it. I have to check my legs for ticks after walking through that crap. I'm actually gonna do that now. Hang on a second. Oh, my legs got cut up. This stuff is like barbed wire. Look at them all cut up. Jeez. I'm just scrolling through the comments here. Give me a second. Where what? Hey, Baltimore, Maryland. We got another former Baltimore resident here, or a Maryland resident, Jacob Smith. They moved from Maryland to Hanover. Need to wear your chaps. Well, I just planned on walking on the road here, which was fine. Then we went off the road and went through some very prickly stuff. Nice hams, Jay. Thanks. I work out. I think that's from a movie. Oh yeah, Dumb and Dumber. It's like, geez, look at the butt on that. Yeah, he must work out. Florida's good in the wintertime, too hot in summer. There's one of our first QTs we saw on the way up. '60s in New Haven, Connecticut. That's what it is here. It's about 65 right now. Supposed to rain tomorrow, but tomorrow I will be doing my debut of Wendy's breakfast live stream. So around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be going live. We'll roll through Wendy's drive-thru, grab 3 or 4 items, and share them live with you. And then tomorrow night will be a second Chow Time episode. Not sure if it's going to be lunch pack or some stuff that my viewer Pam sent. But tomorrow will be a double feature. 2 live streams, 2 food reviews. Can you get a wake-up call for that one? Just set your alarm. And I know it's early for a lot of you, so completely understandable if you can't make it or watch live. But catch the replay and then share your thoughts on what you think of the sandwiches or food that I do get. I see blue, a big blue tank. Almost matches the sky. This is where we started the video, and this is where we're going to be ending things. Now, in case you're wondering if anything looks familiar here, or if you're wondering where we're at, this is the Dunmore #1 Reservoir. I made a video here with a bunch of guys back in, I think November it was. It was the day that we all crossed that abandoned train trestle. We came here. I did a short video on it. The waterfalls were partially frozen. But I did do a follow-up here. Most recently, I actually walked around the whole thing. That video will be coming out within a week or so. You don't want to miss that one. I found some pretty cool stuff. But let me get over here. I'm gonna take a moment just to chat with you guys. I'm gonna wrap things up. Actually, let me get back in the car. It'll be much quieter. So we'll get in the car and then I'll talk for a few minutes and then we'll call it a day. Give me 1 second here. All right, there I am. So I gotta turn the air on. It's really warm. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy that walk today? I know we didn't get to see too much of anything. It was just more so just the leisurely walk on that abandoned section of road. But we did see well over a dozen of our QT markings from our almost famous friend now. But I do have more things like that planned for the summer, just some walks and talks, as I don't want to call them that as Jacob's thing, but I got the idea from him, so to speak. Just walking and chatting with you guys. You know, some of them will be more specific topics, some of them will just be kind of random. You know, I do love the random ones. You don't never know what I'm going to be streaming. But whatever we do, I always have a good time, and hopefully you do as well. Just getting everything packed up here. Give me 1 second, just so I don't make sure I. Oh, that's not good. My phone mount fell. Oh yeah. Boy, things are falling apart here. Give me a moment here. You guys fell from the window. I'm dropping my cables. Let me see if I could, I'm going to make you look at the ceiling for a second. I'm going to try to mount this back up. All right. Sorry about that. So one thing I will ask you guys, I've asked before, and you may be new to the channel or haven't seen previous streams, but if you have ideas on things you'd like me to stream in the future, I am definitely open to suggestions. If you don't know, I do what are called random live streams, where I stream anytime, day or night. Sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's late at night at home. Sometimes it could be driving around, sometimes it could be walking. I also do chow time episodes, which is live food review streams. I do what are called drive streams, where I drive around day or night, either myself or with a group of people, and we usually go get food and just have a really fun time driving around, hanging out. Everybody pretends they're in the car fighting with each other. But if there's anything specific you'd like to see, like maybe like a nature walk, maybe walking through a town, anything in general that's plausible, you know, as long as they have service and it's legal, I'd be willing to do it for you guys, or do my best to accommodate it. So if you do have any suggestions, you could always leave a comment down below or message me privately. My contact information is below every video description. Am I coming to Oregon? I don't have any plans to at the moment. I can't believe how warm it is. It says 64, but it feels much warmer than that. I guess I worked up some good body heat. North Pocono area, I filmed quite a few things in North Pocono. Oh wait, North Pocono. I'm thinking of the Poconos. Depending on what it is, I'd definitely be interesting to find out what it is. You could message me privately. I do have Facebook and email. So with that said, I do want to thank you for hanging out today and getting out and spending your time with me. I had a good time walking the road, looking for our famous friend QT. And like I said, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you want to grab some breakfast with me, we'll be heading to Wendy's. But in the meantime, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks so much for watching. And like I always say, I'll see you guys, all of you, in the next video. Take care.